Looks like we got enough folks to throw around, so that's good. All the people who are okays today, thank you for coming. I'll tell you a thing or two you need to know in just a minute. Here's good. Wait. Well, I'll take Caesar for a second and I will tell you a few things that you need to know. This is what we're doing, this page and that page. So it's going to go fast and hard. But let me tell you a few things real quick to keep in mind. We will have a water break now and then, but should anybody have an issue and need water, step off and grab it and get right back. Yes, I will give you a couple water breaks, and I will give you one bathroom break somewhere in the middle. But it'll be the fastest you ever gone to the bathroom, because it's going to be mighty quick. We can't take much of a break. We don't want your adrenaline to start down. We want to keep it up high so you can do all the things that are required. But let me throw out just a couple quick questions. Issues. If you are an okay and you came here to help us, thank you for doing so. If you have any injury or any other reason that we're doing something that you shouldn't do, please step out and don't do it so that we don't get EMTs over here today. We like to have a black belt test without EMTs if we can. So don't hurt yourself while you're trying to help us do something wonderful here. So if you need to step out, do so, and then when you can come back in, do that. You don't need my permission for that kind of thing. Just take care of it. But I'm only talking to the okays. Don't be nodding your head. I'm not talking to you. So the candidates know you don't get to step out because it gets hard. But that's only for the okays. But the candidates, when you're doing techniques, and it requires the use of an okay, please tell the okay what you want and say it real quickly. Like if I ask you for a certain technique and you need an overhead strike to do it, say that to your okay, please, real quickly. Otherwise, if you fail to tell him what you would like him to come in with, you will just have to take whatever he comes in with, and we'll do some of that also. But if it matters what he attacks with, please say so to your okay at the time. And by the way, there's extra water on that table, and when we do take a little break, there's some energy bars over there if anybody wants to cram one in real quick. So there's stuff over there. Okay. In case, well, I think all of you know, but in case you didn't know, the dressing rooms are out that door, but you can, we don't want you to knock that camera over, so you can go around the block and come at it that way. So, that won't come up very often though. All right, the test consists of kata questions, demos, and contests. And all you should know the difference between when I'm asking for a demonstration and when it's a contest, right? So the ukays don't fight back if you're just doing a demonstration. You're just using your ukay to show what the technique looks like. But if it is a contest, then you're both in it, right? Okay. And I'm going to throw out some questions as we go along. And when I ask a question of these candidates, I'd like you to drop quickly into Cesar so you can answer the question and then jump right back up. Yes? Okay. I won't hit the rest of you with that. That's just the candidates that have to do that. They know these questions, so it's not a problem. If you're an okay, please keep the key flow going. There's nothing worse than to walk up to somebody and stand there and then throw a punch. That defeats the whole purpose of knowing jiu-jitsu, right? So keep the key flow going and make it a real attack. If I say punch him in the face, punch him in the face. And it will be his problem to protect his face, right?
Right.
So when we're doing, we do that in regular class anyway, but when you're doing testing, you need an uke who is helping you, and the only way he can help you is by making the attack real, so that you can do your response. Yes? Makes sense? Okay. These guys are testing for a black belt, right? So they should be able to go hard at techniques. You can go hard, but you have to show that you have control, otherwise you don't need a black belt, right? So whenever you are dealing with an uke, look at his rank and size and judge accordingly as to what you can and can't do with that person. That's part of the requirement for wearing a black belt, is to being able to make that judgment call, yes? Okay, so, all right, now, let me see if there's anything else I want to tell you. Some of the things we will do from a throw line, and everybody who's been in class knows what that is. We practiced the other night seeing if we could run 3 throw lines at the same time, and it went pretty well, so that's probably what we'll do. We'll have 3 candidates jump up, and the rest of you know to make throw lines for those 3 people, right? And sometimes they will select an uke, but when you need an uke, pick one, and that person will run over to you. Don't say, would he be better, or should I go with her? No, don't make those kinds of decisions, and you get here, and then do your technique, yes? Okay, these are just little reminders. Okay, so we're going to do something else first in just a minute, but then when we are going to do our karate sparring, we're going to do something a little different and a little weird. When you do your karate sparring tonight, and it's going to be a short event because we have so much, but the short event will entail you're putting on headgear and nothing else. So everybody's going to put on headgear. That means you are going to do sparring without hands and feet protected, but you're still going to punch and kick. Okay. So there you go. Again, you've got to make sure you can handle that. You got to make it controlled, right? And you know with the headgear, you can hit the top and the sides, but you cannot hit the back of the head, right? But you've got bare hands and bare feet, so keep that in mind when you are fighting, yes? So we're going to do that little real trick today. All right, so on your feet, the first thing we're going to do is all the ukes move to the side. The candidates, I'd like you to make a circle in the middle of the floor. Now, if they're not able to make a circle, then we're probably going to bow out. But I think they can handle that, yes? Okay, so turn your back to the center of the circle, and then inch back until you're close to the other people. Okay, so from where you are now, I want you to do a kata. And what we're going to do is everybody is doing Heian Shodan in all those different directions, yes? Heian Shodan. Ready? Hey!
Heian Shodan.
Now then, let's get your scar in here, your karate scar in here, and by that I mean your headgear. If anybody does not have one, we have some extra heads in that box right there. That box on the floor, in the corner.
Where'd you come from? Oh, it's already there. Okay.
Grab one of them out here quickly. We don't have time.
This is Sam's. Not a head that can fit me.
So everybody get headgear, and that box in the corner has some spare pieces.
I have a small head. No, I don't have a small head. No, it's not gonna work out. Here, get a small head.
Head. I need a bigger head. I don't know. Is that a little bigger? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. That might be bigger. Let's do that one.
Hurry up.
None of them fit.
You want to stick it on? Come on.
Okay.
It doesn't fit.
You can kick, you can punch, but you better be careful. All right, everybody ready? All right, these are 1 minute bouts. Just get one. Part of your responsibility, of course, is to know where everybody else is, right? Okay, here we go. Ready? Bow. Bow me. Get ready. Come back. Watch yourself. Austin. And here. Ready. Come on.
I don't know if this looks like
Control, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, no, it doesn't go control. Hey.
You all right? I'm sorry. Bitch. That really hurts.
So sorry about this thing again. All right, last one. Come, let's take another uke.
Class one, oh shoot.
All right. All right, now, in here. Ready, and left.
Sorry about my foot, good?
You're up real fast. Water, you can.
I didn't mean to.
Get back on the mat, stays all right. Now stay grab still, I don't mean to sit and stays out right now.
Yes, ma'am.
We do have a camera running, so every chance you get, you can turn sideways so he won't be getting a good shot of your butt all the time. So turn sideways so they can see you a little bit better. Okay. All right. Noah, what's the difference between karate and jiu-jitsu?
Karate is mainly only strikes, while jiu-jitsu focuses on throws, arm locks, wrist locks, and strikes as well.
Okay. Samantha, what's key?
Ki is the energy that flows through all things, Sensei. It is not something that a person creates, but we manipulate it to our advantage to throw our opponent.
All right. Luke, explain the patch that we wear, please.
Yes, Sensei. The Midoriya Budokai patch includes several symbols significant to us. Most notably, the Green Mountain, representing Green Mountain Dojo, the birthplace of the organization. But the peak, obscured by clouds, the uncertainty of the journey we face, and all that. But it includes a circle diagram taken from Hanshi Williams' teachings as far as the circle and the infinite directions of movement. It includes a dragon, which is a sign of good luck in Japan, but it's also a powerful creature. We've got the black border representing black belt, but the circle, X circles, includes the infinite journey in a martial arts career for learning. The red lettering could, in the most crass way, represent blood, sweat, and tears we shed on that journey, but it's also a color of vitality and passion. And down at the bottom is what I assume is Japanese for Midoriya Budokai.
That's correct. Okay, very good, thank you. Connor, the 4 principles of unbalancing steps or principles.
Kumikata, Sakuri, Kazushi, and Gake.
Okay, what do those mean?
Kumikata means to take the grips, Sakuri means to get closer, Kazushi means to off balance, and Gake means for them to fall.
Okay, very good, all right. Let's see. Patrick, what's the name of our organization?
Midoriya Budokai.
Who's the founder?
Leo Wilson.
And where was that when you founded it? Where?
Where? Oh, in Green Mountain, Alabama.
No, okay, very good. All right, Bobby, what's the meaning of the word mate?
Means to freeze or stop.
What's hajime?
Begin or start.
It's nugget.
To receive,
Okay then.
to give, or to
You
attack.
want to read that?
Which, nage to give, uke receive.
Okay. Give what?
An
Receive
attack.
what?
An attack, chi, any kind of energy.
Okay, very good. All right, on your feet. By the way, I meant to say this also earlier, audience, don't mind making that kind of noise, that'd be great. But if it's a cell phone kind of noise, go out there. But the applauding and yelling, yes, that's great. Feel free to appreciate what they're doing. The only thing you really don't need to feel free to do is to get out there. But otherwise, encourage them the best you can. Okay. Now, we're going to need three nineties up. We're going to need 3 of those throw lines that I spoke of. I'll leave it to your intelligence to figure out how many they need in each line. Okay. First thing, demonstrate 2 techniques you know that are judo techniques. Call out quickly what you want your opponent to do. This is judo. If you know the name of it, I'd like you to shout it out. If not, I'd like you to do it anyway. So, first do a judo technique and then grab another and do a second technique. Let's say, let's do 2 ukes for each technique. So, do your 2 ukes and then do another technique for the other 2, right? That makes sense?
Right.
All right. Whenever you're ready, go get them.
Koshi. I Koshi. Cookie guard. Cookie guard. Give me a rest.
Yes, Gucci.
Cookie guard. Sure.
You gotta do a different technique.
That's all right. Just do
It's
your second
not-
one then.
You did 2, and you had 2 ukes for each one? Is that what you just did?
He accidentally did 3 for the first one.
All right. What I'm asking you is 2 judo techniques. First one with 2 ukes. And then do another one with 2 more ukes, right? Is that what you just did?
We have another
Okay. Do your second one then, let's go. Go. Shucks, okay. All right, the next thing we want is 2 Aikido techniques. We'll do the same thing, do it for 2 ukes, and then do another technique for 2 more ukes, yes? And it's Aikido technique. If you know the name, shout it out. Tell them what you want, quickly.
Koshi nine. Yep, I'm good. Straight fall.
What'd you like?
You gotta do his other technique. Yes, 2. Now you gotta do another Aikido.
Okay.
He already has 2 Aikidos. You need the first one again.
Good.
Alright, now we're getting the hang of it. Alright, we want next to karate techniques. Karate techniques, tell them what to come with and we're gonna make it quick.
Row swing.
Straight punch.